everyone, my name is Ben. I'm the founder of Boring Crypto, lead educator at Lumen Swap and community manager at Rabet. In this video, I'm going to talk you through how you can swap assets from right within your Rabet wallet. This has distinct advantages because it saves us time. Time is the most precious thing on the planet, isn't it? Because we don't know how much of it we have got. So, with that being said, let me save you some time by getting straight into it. Before I get into it though, I must tell you that I am not a financial advisor, passionate crypto student, been in the space for just about 5 years. Wins, losses, I've got some experience. Hopefully pass that experience on to you guys so that you can navigate the crypto space with the least amount of friction. Please use this video as an anchor point for doing your own research, and do not take anything you're going to see as financial advice because it is not. I don't have any financial qualifications. Right then, off we go. We have the ability to swap assets on the SDEX in a variety of different ways. We can use the swap functionalities, which is super simple, or we can use the more traditional kind of SEX experience. And when I say SEX, I don't mean the humping, I mean centralized exchange experience where you've got your trading view charts, where you can do your technical analysis and where you can look at the order books and the thickness of the order books to see whether or not it's worthwhile trading different assets. So you can do it this way, or we can go through and we can do it through the swap way. I always use the swap at the moment, just purely for the fact that I'm not putting any TA into it. I'm moving assets for several purposes really. One is I might be cashing out of certain positions. One, I might be buying in if I see that a price has come down. And another one is if I'm providing liquidity and I have half of the assets needed for the pool and I don't have the other half. So I'm either having to buy or sell some of these to get some of these assets. You got the idea. Right then, so I just use this because it's super simple, it's super quick. If I was going to be doing trading, I'd be using the other one. It's that simple. But we don't even need to do this. In the last update, which was, I believe, 1.13.1 for Rabet Extension Wallet, that is, we had this cool new feature where we can start swapping assets from right within the wallet. So we could be on any different website, doesn't make any difference. Find out, go, oh, we need to swap some of these assets for whatever reason. Click onto our extension, click onto the swap the assets, boom, we're done. And now with the fact that we are going to be seeing the desktop wallet and the mobile wallet from Rabet in the next few months, that's going to be really important. Why? Because we're going to have a decentralized Web3 access point from our mobile device. So if we go, oh, now we need to sell or we need to buy, we can click onto that in a decentralized environment. I don't mean a centralized code environment such as Lobster. I mean a decentralized environment where we don't have to put any email address or give up any of our personal information. And we can make that swap right within our wallet. That's coming just a couple of months away, and I'm really excited about that. But until then, we can still do it, but just with an extension. Whether you've got Chrome, whether you've got Brave, whether you've got Firefox, whether you've got Microsoft browser, it doesn't matter. Rabet is present on all. Let's click onto Rabet. Here's the Rabet wallet, and a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a little bit of just a bit of fun, but I've called this tutorial wallet Roger Rabet Wallet. And you can see here we've got some assets at the bottom, we've got our address at the top. If you don't know about wallets and Stellar wallets, then please watch the tutorials I've already done. How to set up wallets, etc. is already there on Boring Crypto YouTube channel. We can send and we can receive. Yeah, so it's very clean. It's very easy to understand even for you new people. If you are desperately new to crypto, let me just give you one piece of advice. If you're in your traditional online banking, you're going to need things like a bank account number, sort code number, maybe a BIC number if you send it international kind of thing. And that is represented in crypto by this series of characters and numbers, yeah, by this address. So all of that information is just packaged together and it comes in a different form, but it does the same thing, which means it identifies where those funds are going. And it's very easy to use. It's very quick. But remember, if you are in the crypto space, these transactions are permanent. There's no one to phone up. Oh, I've sent something for some, scammer in Italy that's just hoodwinked me out of some money for some jeans that I didn't buy, and you phone up the credit card and they can refund that. No, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. In some instances, on some chains, there are functionalities where there is a reclamation. But as a whole, I would learn the fact that once it's sent, it's sent. You are your own bank, which is brilliant because you've got your financial sovereignty, but also comes with the risk factor. There's no one on the end of a customer services line. So double and triple check everything before you do it, and you'll be set. If you start rushing and not thinking, you'll send funds to somewhere and think, I've sent it to the wrong place. Oh, what have I done? I've lost that for good. Be warned. Okay, coming down here, we can see the assets we've got. We can add assets, so we can add new assets, custom assets there, look, using the ticker in the issuer. Yeah, if we want to search asset, we could search in there, say ISX, look, we can find assets. I would always double check these. Double check against the Block Explorer Stellar Expert. Just Google it, Stellar Expert. That will give you a whole plethora of information on different Stellar assets. You can get the issuer code, you can get the price, you can look at liquidity, blah, 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 get all of the stuff. So I would always say, just double check before you're adding these assets in. But if you're confident and you're an experienced crypto user, you can just add these ones if you know which ones you are looking for. Closing off that, that's it. That's it. That's the wallet. Yeah, there's nothing really else to add apart from this little 3 dots here where we can have a look at our private key, looking at flags and connected sites. Nothing else. Yeah, super, super clean, super, super simple. One of the things that a lot of people miss because it wasn't highly publicized is that we can swap assets from in here. So very much like we've all used, Lumen Swap, and we know about Lumen Swap as like the flag bearer of the Stellar network in terms of swapping assets and how clean and beautifully simple it is. In here, it's clean and beautifully simple too. And guess why? Because they're brother and sister projects. Yeah, brother and sister projects, Rabet and Lumen Swap, so they're made to work together. If we click on to send, we're able to send assets. And remember, going back to what I just said about a bank, what you would put in here, this would be your sort of dollars, euros, yen, whatever, Great British pounds. This is what we'd choose, so the currency that we're going to send, how much of it, and then this would be where you'd put in your sort code and your account number, yeah, and then you would send that bank transfer to someone. This is just you doing the same, being in control of your own bank, putting in how much you want to send, which of the Stellar assets that you want to send, yeah, and then just putting in that. And you can also put in a little memo, so a little bit of text in the bottom if you want to say birthday present or gift or reward or whatever you want to put, you can put that memo in the bottom there as well. So that's as easy as it is to send. What people miss here is there's a drop-down menu there. Look, we click onto the drop-down menu and you can see we've got this that says swap. We click onto the swap, and now we're able to swap between 2 different assets. So it's exactly the same look as here. Yeah, pretty much the same, from to. All right, and you can do this on any website. Doesn't make any difference whether you're browsing something, booking holidays, something else. You don't have to come to Lumen Swap. So it's actually one step less of friction. And that's what I'm about, reducing the friction in the crypto space for you all. So we can choose to send or swap our entire amount of XLM or just a small amount. So we're going to put in here, we're going to do 10. At the bottom here, we can choose the asset. Well, we're going to choose ISX, right? So we're going to have 10 XLM and we're going to buy some of this ISX token. And it's as easy as that. The information that you're presented with at the bottom here is going to tell you how much XLM, or per 1 XLM, should I say, how much ISX you're getting. But if you switch it round, how many is 1 ISX in relation to XLM? So it does, whichever way you hit this little circle, it will tell you one way or the other what the swap's actually, how it's balanced, what the price is. And this is going to tell you the pathway that it's going to go through. So here, because there's liquidity in the liquidity pools between XLM and Drift and ISX, it's actually pathway, the pathway it's choosing is through Drift because there's liquidity in both of these assets on Drift, right? So the actual swap itself, Horizon, is choosing that as the best route to go through, yeah, and you are getting a good swap. The price impact here, if it's in green, is generally pretty good. If it starts going into red, I would avoid swapping because it means the price impact is going to be high and you are going to get less of a good deal. So if this starts saying things like 8%, 10%, 14%, it's red, avoid. If it's like less than 0.01%, as you can see here, happy days, we're in business. So that's it. And then we would just swap this. This would have a little confirmation tab pop up so we could just check the details and we would confirm. This is then sent to the Stellar network to confirm that swap. That's how quick, inside 3 to 5 seconds. That's done, and you can just come down here now and you will see that we have, some extra ISX in our balance, from doing that swap. 10 less XLM, and then we have that 560 more ISX token. That's it, guys. Easy as that. You don't need to do a 10-minute or you don't need to take 10 minutes to do it. 30 seconds, boom, you can swap those assets from right within your Rabet. And this is another reason why I think, Rabet are going to be the biggest wallet provider across the whole of Stellar network. Web3, decentralized, so we don't have to give up any of our data. The fact that they're going to be doing desktop, extension and mobile and adding functionalities like these in there so that we can swap on the go. I think all of those are going to be great. So no matter whether you're using your mobile device, whether you're on your computer, you're going to be able to access that Rabet wallet. You're going to be doing operations. You're going to be making swaps, doing trades on the go. For me, that is a time-saving gem. So, hope you enjoyed. As always, if you liked the video, put underneath that you liked the video in the comment section. Give us a like and maybe a subscribe. And tell other people about this. Even if you don't share this video, talk to other people over a pint, cup of coffee, whatever you're doing. Talk to your family. The only way we can bring more people onto Stellar is through communicating these easy to use tools with them. If they're no coiners and they're coming into crypto the first time, I've already done a 12 video series with Drift Exchange. Just go onto YouTube, search Drift Exchange, and you've got everything from day one, week one, when you first come from a no coiner perspective onto Stellar, all the way through to buying and selling your first NFT. Everything needed, including getting your first crypto with fiat, trust lines, block explorers, Lobster wallet, Rabet wallet, sending transactions. Everything is right there in these 5 to 10 minute bite-sized videos. So share that whole training series. And like I said, if not the training series, share what you know with your friends and family. Get more people into crypto so people can be in control of their financial destiny. Take care. Look forward to joining you very soon in my next video. Cheers.